Da 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 da. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
I think I think you're still muted on their side. They're saying.
Stupid motherfucking computer fucking updated this afternoon for some motherfucking reason. Can everybody fucking hear me now, or what the fucking fuck?
Yeah, they can hear you now.
All right. Michaela, I wish that was true. Actually, I don't care if that's true because I like the first round picks, and you better be lying. Anyway, what's up, party people? The MOB, the mob, members only baseball. What's going on? What's happening? What's cracking? Blah 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 blah. It's true. What? How is that possible? Did he fail his physical? Which was stupid because. Hold on. I gotta check my phone. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Did he fail his physical? Do I kiss my dog with that mouth? No, I kiss your mom with it. Hey yo. All right, hold on. I'm looking this shit up right now. NFL.
The Ravens backed out of the trade.
How? I thought it was done.
No, they only agreed to terms. You can't process trades till the new year.
What a bunch of pussies. And you know why they did that, Ray? It's because they were getting hammered on all the shows about how the Raiders fucking suckered them.
Probably, but yeah, they backed out of the trade, so Max Crosby trade can happen to anybody else now.
What a bunch of fucking pussies. All right, whatever.
They'll probably go to Chicago.
Yeah, but if we don't get at least 2 first rounds, then it doesn't fucking matter. Ravens are pussies. Clip that.
I agree with that. Fuck the Ravens.
Hey, clip that. Can you clip that real quick, Ray? Ravens are pussies. Fuck the Ravens. Ravens can suck my asshole. Can you clip that? No?
Preach, brother, preach.
Anyway, we got some baseball to talk about. Anybody want to talk about some baseball? Raiders got fleeced. No way we got fleeced. Are you kidding me? We gave up a guy who's fucking hurt for 2 first-round draft picks, bro, and saved I don't know, 26, 36, some fucking weird $1 million. I thought it was great. And you know what? Fuck Max for wanting to trade. If you're a Raider for life, you're a Raider for life. You don't be like, oh, I'm Raider for life, and I want to come back here and finish my career, but in the meantime, I want to go play somewhere else. Fuck you, Max Crosby. Suck my ass. Clip that one, too. Tell Max Crosby can suck my ass, too. Anyway, anybody want to talk some baseball? All right, here's what we got going on. We've got, they crushed free agency yesterday, Clams, for sure. But the Max Crosby thing is going to be under my skin for a while now, both ways. Anyway, game 1 last night. In case you missed it, right here. Chicago jumped out to a 3-0 lead, and in the top of the first inning, Milwaukee responded with 4 in the bottom of the third and an insurance run in the 8th, and cruised to a 5-3 victory after that. I'm sure Yogi would not have thought they were cruising, but after that point, it seemed like Chicago couldn't do a whole lot. Game 2 tonight. Here's the deal, though. You ready for this? Chicago at Milwaukee, game 2. That's coming up here in a few minutes. It's 37 degrees and raining, but Milwaukee will have the roof closed. However, game 3, which will be immediately following game 2 on the supersonic mob jet to take everybody's ass to Chicago, it's raining there too. So we will have a rainy game 3 in season 2 of the Robo Classic. Let's bring in your broadcasters for tonight. Doing your play-by-play is the pitcher of the Chicago Cubs, who will be pitching in the rain tonight in game 3. Nate Hall. Nate, how's it going tonight? You going to be okay calling your own game, bro, or what?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I just forgot my poncho, so hopefully somebody has a spare.
I think we have them on the jet, bro. We have them on the jet.
All right,
you can
cool.
get one there. Your sidekick for tonight is the new owner of the Pittsburgh Pirates for Mob Season 3. Corey Menner in the house. Corey, how are you doing this evening?
I am doing fan-fucking-tastic. Ready to see some Robo Classic baseball tonight. And hopefully the Cubs don't fuck it up.
I listen. I don't care who wins, right? I picked the Cubs to win. If they don't win in, half a point, it's not going to fucking make or break my player. I want to see a good series, Corey. I would like to see this not be a sweep or 5 games. I would like to see this go 6 or 7 games. Do you think this particular series with these two teams has the potential to go 6 or 7 games?
It has the potential. It definitely has. I mean, they both came out strong last night, getting the ball where it needed to be. And, I mean, I won't lie. I mean, I was going for the Cubs when they jumped out to that 3-0 lead first inning. I was like, oh, shit, here we go. And then after that, the bats went away and the Brewers found the second wind and came back and made it happen. And now I can see this thing actually going all 7 games possibly.
Yeah, it's possible. We'll have to see what happens here. Nate, what was the biggest issue last night, and what do you need to do to correct that for tonight in Game 2?
Well, for one thing, I can't give up 4 runs in 1 inning again. I mean,
there's that.
I can't. Yeah, I can't be doing that craziness. I was just thinking about it, earlier today. I can't remember the last time I gave up, more than 3 runs in a single game, much less in 1 inning. So definitely need to not allow, have a quality start.
Yeah.
And not let the wheels fall off, so to speak.
All right, before we go to the field, let me check the chat real quick. James Troll was the first motherfucker in the house. Second was Nate Hall. Third was Michaela's mom. What is this? What is all this? Hold on. First was James Troll. Second was Nate. Michaela said, your mom? Are you saying, I don't know where you, Michaela just came out of left field with that shit. Then followed by Members Only Baseball. And then Nate was asking about her mom. What the hell? Whose mom did you want? All right, whatever. I'm gonna just fly past that shit. Corey Menner was also in there. Ray's mom and Dave from the old days can't scrub it from the memories. Oh yeah, I do remember that. Crazy Canuck is here. Doug Day is in his house. The Beeve is with us. Ray highlighting me and asking me what the fuck in there. I see we started off well. So not only did we start off with mom jokes, we followed up with Raider bullshit. And we're 12 minutes in. We barely had to talk about any fucking baseball. Unbelievable. Clams is in the house as well. I see Michaela on a 15 stream streak. I don't like the way they word that. I have a problem saying that. Who else am I missing? Who else did I not shout out? Ray Bashan, I said already. Doug Day, Crazy, Clams, Mike All. Mike All's in the house. Mike, good to see you, buddy. 4 words: Ducati, Pana, Golly. I think that's it. And Crazy says, I finally figured out why I kept my AACL subscription up for so long, as I can now. I don't have to "you're muted, bro" emote anymore. Oh, yeah, we'll have to fix that. We'll have to get some more emotes in here, because that whole thing's going to go away pretty soon anyway. For those of you wondering, in the broadcast chat, Corey Menner putting before and after pictures of his bathroom. The blue looks good, Corey. Good job there. Did you paint that yourself, buddy?
Yeah, but trust me, I didn't pick that blue. I didn't give a shit what color it was. I just wanted my wife to pick a fucking color so I can get it done.
I hear that. He added it to this channel, just not spin. What are you saying? I finally... I thought I put the spinning one in here too, but I'll have to look for that. Regardless, we've got Chicago down 0-1, playing at Milwaukee. Chicago being the road 1908 uniforms, Milwaukee in their alternate 2013 gold homes. Nate and Corey, the roof is closed, so we won't get the weather. Game 2, Season 2, Robo Classic. Take it away.
Game 2 of the Robo Classic here in Milwaukee. Corey, how you doing? You ready for this one?
Nate, I'm doing amazing, and I hope you're ready as well. You definitely need to be ready tonight.
They definitely do need to be ready. Gunny, you ready for this one?
Thank you for the crayons. this might be a closer fuck of the broadcast booth because it's controlled by 2 soldiers in charge, but that kind of sucks.
We'll
We
make
need
sure
we need Freddie in here saying, "Army, turn out the lights."
we'll make sure it's equal opportunity and let you get some over that again. As Ducati Panigale takes the mound for the Brewers, getting things situated and ready to start here for the Brewers. And for the Cubs, leading things off, as per usual as of late, Hack Wilson. First pitch swinging and hits it fouled off to the right.
Wasting no time.
Dave is gonna go downstairs.
Ball, that's low.
Fleur misses low for a ball. Leaves the count at 1 apiece.
Let's do this, Brewers. 2 balls, 1 strike.
I see Ducati's trying to hit Hack. Trying to go down and inside. 2-1 count. Swinging right up the middle. Base hit.
Nice
Had a
shot.
similar start as last night. Base hit to start the game, and Hack Wilson finds himself on first.
Bannister.
Yeah, Hack's
Right.
definitely been a big contributor this season. I mean, he 258 average, 19 singles. He's definitely one to get on base, one of the reliable ones.
Runner, yes.
Oh, there we go. Got a steal attempt. Going to second, and nowhere close to the throw as Hack Wilson gets in there safely with that steal. Very first pitch. He's off and running. 1-0 count. Trying to pick him off.
That was actually Hack's 13th steal of the season.
Wonder how that stacks up with the rest of the league.
Nope, that's inside.
As that misses inside, makes the count 2-0 on Jeff Banfield. Hit deep, left field, backing up the left fielder, but not long enough. And caught out there for the first out.
Batting third, the shortstop.
That crack of the bat sounded like that was going to go a little bit further in the outfield than that.
Yeah, definitely. You hear that crack of the bat, you think it might go over the wall. As Corn King's up next, Leathers, Forker, and Forker from 4 to 6, and Sandberg, Kralik, and Bueller rounds out your final third of the lineup.
Yeah, and Corn King came out big last night, getting that 2-run home run early in the game, putting the Cubs on a pretty good lead.
See what he can do here in his first at bat. Fouls first pitch off, 0-1 to count. Does the same thing with the second pitch, down in the count, 0-2. And swings and misses the low circle change for strike 3. That's the second out here in the inning. As Leathers is up to bat for his first time tonight, swings and fouls off that first pitch for an 0-1 count.
That you were asking or mentioned about how that steal stacks up against the rest of the league for Hack Wilson. Up until that steal, he was tied with one other person for the lead, Dirtbag Dave.
Well, he's
and
obviously
that one top.
That's going to go right up the middle for a base hit. RBI single for David Leathers.
The second baseman.
And a 1-0 lead here for the Cubs in the top of the first, as he just drives that one right up the middle for a base hit. I'll bring up Rob Forker now.
Cubs starting off strong again in the first inning.
see if we can keep things going here with Rob,
That's a ball.
the elder of the two forkers. 1-1 count now to Foraker as he continues this at bat.
2 balls, 1
Outside
strike.
with that slur makes count 2-1.
Hey,
Catches a piece of the corner with that fastball. Evens the count at 2 apiece.
no, he's in there.
Pickoff attempt is not in time. Safely back in is David Leathers. Swung on and fouled off that fastball. Keeps the count at where it is, 2-2.
Hey,
And a swing and a miss for strike 3, and down goes the side for the Cubs, but not before David Leathers puts an RBI, single, and a run across for the Cubs. Cubs up 1-0 with Brewers up next. Clams in the chat asking who's ready for free agency. What are you guys looking forward to most about free agency coming up here in about a week?
I enjoy seeing who swaps teams and the new chemistry these new teams are going to have with additional players and additional teams.
New owners, of course, coming on into the mob and seeing who they get as well. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I mean we
definitely,
started with 4 teams and up
interesting.
to 10.
Yep, 10 apiece. Hopefully we'll get 5 per division.
that's a ball.
As Hall is on the mound and quickly ahead of the count on Ray Bashan, 1-2.
Ball.
Misses a circle change, keeps the count at 2 apiece. Swung on and line fair down the right
nice
field
job.
line. That's going to be extra bases. Kralik has trouble fielding that and into second easily with a double with Sean. Wrote that down the right field line. See what the Brewers can do with the scoring opportunity coming up here. Up next is Ray. Grounds it to the right side, fielded by Rob over to first. 1 down, but moves Ray over to third.
Batting third, the third baseman.
And up next is Bumpy Johnson.
Nate,
Yeah,
is this
definitely not
true?
ideal. Go ahead, Gunny. Go ahead.
Now I was asking Nate if this is true that Jack Parkman is signing with the Cleveland Guardians.
Parkman, that is a negative. He is not going to be with the Guardians. I never liked that guy in the movies, and he will not be with the Guardians in the mob. I always thought him as a douchebag, so he would not go well with team chemistry.
Just a little bit.
Foul ball.
Grounds right field line, foul ball by Bumpy Johnson. 0-2 count to this at bat now. Trying to get Ray home to tie things up. The swings and misses for strike 3. 2 down now.
Batting fourth, the designated
As
hitter,
that'll
number
bring
26.
up Gorman Thomas, I believe.
Should be, if the lineups didn't change.
Yep.
Ball.
Misses with the splitter down and away. 1-0 count to Gorman Thomas.
So Nate, were you surprised you only had 2 strikeouts last night?
I was. I typically am one to get, at least 5, if not a lot more. So, I was, a bit surprised I only had 2, but it just goes to show that defense can keep a team in the games.
You hit
And
garbage.
apparently Hall feels like beating up the DH and sends him over to first.
1-0.
Fastball misses high and inside to Yogi, makes count 1-0 with runners on the corners now.
Yeah, I was a little surprised about your strikeouts because you were pitching you were getting about half a dozen of them in each game last week.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how I do tonight. I'm less concerned about the strikeout totals though, and how many runs I allow because
I'm the same way when I pitch. I just want to get people out.
because like I was saying before the game, I can't remember last time that I allowed more than 3 runs in a game, and there I allowed 4 and pretty much gave up the win. Deep drive by Yogi, and that's going to go over the fence. 3-run shot, and that'll be a 3-1 lead as Yogi goes yard.
Yogi definitely coming in clutch big time when it matters. Just trying to get the team back on top and get them back a little bit of a lead. Try to get the momentum going to take 2 games in this series and take it into Chicago and try to do some damage.
97 off the bat, 394 into the stands. Circle change right down the middle or a strike. I feel like the Brewers just had the Cubs number because they swept us in the regular season, and now they've just putting a hurting on us so far in these 2 games. One inning so far. As Crush Delro is down 0-2 after that foul ball.
1 ball.
And that circle change misses outside, makes count 1-2. Circle change gets fouled straight back, keeps the count where it's at. Grounded to Michaela, runs it over to first, and that'll do it for the side, but not before Yogi takes matters into his own hands and hits a screamer out to the left field seats and puts the Brewers up 3-1 after 1.
That has to suck as a pitcher, knowing you had 1 guy on base, you already had 2 out, you hit a batter, and then the next batter comes up and hits a 3-run homer. That just sucks as a fellow pitcher. And then the very next batter hits a ground ball. You say, why didn't that happen the first other batter?
Yep, exactly. I've already given up 3 runs, so we're not even, barely out of the first inning, and not good for the old ERA as Ducati's dealing here in the second inning. Michaela Forker up to bat. 1-1 count. Grounds it foul. Makes count 1-2.
Mr. Corey Minner, how are the Pirates coming along this offseason?
Well, if I can just get them to quit drinking all the fucking rum and paying attention to what's going on the field, we might make it somewhere. But once I get them sobered up, I'm sure it'll be all right.
Yeah, as one of the new teams, I'm going to be excited to see who will be the pitcher of choice for the Pirates.
Oh, I appreciate. Time will tell.
Foul ball or the fair ball for Michaela down the left field line, and she'll get on the first with a single.
Nice little shot down the left field line to get things going for the Cubs.
Just inside the third base bag there, as that'll bring up Ryan Sandberg up to bat. The 0-1 delivery by Ducati
Off the plate, ball 1.
misses just outside Base count 1 apiece, as Ed Drummond is our home plate umpire tonight. Can be a little generous with the outside pitches at times. We'll see how he does tonight, though. And that'll barely miss on the outside, apparently.
Oh, that was close.
2-1 count, and Ducati doesn't like it. Grounded right side. They won't get the double play, but they'll get to force out at first. Moves Michaela up to second, and that'll be one down here in this top of the second inning. And that'll bring up Malishka Kralik up to bat for her first time tonight. It's thundering outside. Good thing the roof is closed, guys.
I've mentioned it in previous broadcasts as well. Panagali, he always seems to, from what I've seen, first couple innings, 2, 3 maybe, always seems to have a little rough start. Once he gets warmed up and gets that strike zone down, he usually ends up locking in and able to make something happen.
That's a liner out to left field, caught out there for the second out, and leaves Michaela out there at second so far with Ferris Bueller up to bat. Coming up next.
Bueller.
Bueller.
To be honest, I hated that fucking movie.
That's out.
To be honest, I never watched it.
I tried, but
I've never seen it.
ooh.
1-1 count now to Bueller. Ducati dealing here. Fouled off to the right. Makes the count 1-2.
Two the count.
Slur misses inside. 2-2 the count. Jam shot to the right, but that's going to drop for a base hit.
Yeah, that's a run.
That'll work.
RBI single by Bueller. Drives home Michaela to cut the lead down 3-2. Took that inside pitch, jammed him up, but shortened his swing and right down the right field line.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball misses, makes the count 1-0 to Hack Wilson. Already has a single on his stat sheet for tonight so far.
Doug Day, I'll know the answer once you tell us.
Ball inside.
Fastball misses inside, makes the count 2-0.
The actor's name is Matthew Broderick.
Fastball catches the top of the zone, 2-1 to count.
Nope. That's inside.
Fastball misses inside, 3-1 to count. Good hitter count maybe here for Hack Wilson to get a hold of one. Hits it, skies it to right field, and that'll be a third out here in the inning. But not before Ferris Bueller brings home Michaela and cuts into this Brewers lead 3-2, heading to the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Adam Williams.
Brings up Worm Williams to lead things off here for the Brewers. Fouls that one off to the right-hand side. Makes the count 0-1.
We're coming in after having a decent night last night, 2 for 3 with an RBI single to help bump up the Brews to that 5-3 win.
1-2 count now to Worm as he's looking to stay alive here. Fouls it off to keep things going in this at bat. Grounds hit right side, just out of the reach of Rob. Goes out to right field for a base hit, and Worm finds his way to first with the single.
Number 63.
I think
Well
almost
placed hit,
every.
just out of reach.
Yeah. Yeah. Rob made a great effort at second base, trying to knock that down. I think every leadoff hitter has made it on base in this game so far.
Highly possible. I feel like it has happened. Lined out to the right, but just fouled by Jim Gantner. 0-2 count now. Litter gets fouled straight back. Keeps count 0-2. Grounded to the shortstop, bobbled, and that's going to be safe at second. Corn King bobbled it, and that's going to be an error by the shortstop.
Number 80.
Couldn't field it cleanly. Once he picked it up, Warren was already at second base on the throw attempt.
That was a tailor-made double play, and they didn't get a single out at all.
0-1's the count.
I'll be having a word, or I should say, Hall will be having a word with Corn in the dugout once this inning's completed.
Ball, that's outside.
1-1 count now to Frank Nitti, who's hitting in the ninth spot tonight.
Two balls, one strike.
Backs him up off the plate with the circle change. He's count 2-1. Pops it up to the right. Foul ground. Keeps the count even at 2 apiece. Grounded right at the middle. Thrown right to second on the first. That's a tailor-made 1-6-3 double play. Pitcher, shortstop, first baseman. 2 down now here in the bottom of the second.
Play to keep the Brewers in check.
Yeah. Ray to hit next had a double his last at bat, runner on third with 2 down. Slide out to right field. That could be trouble, but it is foul ball. 8.5 feet outside of the pool. That's going to be skied to right field. Easy pickings for Krolick. And that'll be the third out here. And the bottom of the second. No damage done. Score still 3-2 heading to the third.
Yeah, no harm, no foul on Corn Kings there at just short.
Yeah, Bannister.
Banfield to lead things off here for the Cubs
Ball, that's
in
out.
the top of the third. Pitch misses. 1-0 count.
Hey,
Fastball catches the inside part of the strike zone. 1-1. So Dave Axis, Yoki's Yogi's home run was a 3-run home run, and Ferris Bueller hit a RBI single to bring home Michaela, and that's how the Cubs scored the second run. Slur misses inside. He was counted 2 apiece. Grounded right up the middle, single for Jeff Banfield, and another leadoff finds himself on first base.
The batter, the shortstop, Cornelius King.
Gunning, the streak continues. Leadoff men find themselves on first. As Corn King's up next, but hits that one foul, makes the count 0-1. The 0-1 delivery, hits it deep, left center field. Does it have enough?
Oh,
No.
right at the
Warning track. Yep, warning track power. Caught out there by the center fielder.
The batter, the
One
catcher,
down here in the top of the
David
third.
That was a smart play by Ray Bashan. He went all the way to the wall. Then he took some steps up when the ball was coming towards him.
Leathers up next. He had the RBI single back in the first inning to start the scoring for the Cubs.
Inside, ball 1.
Slur misses inside. 1-0 count. Fastball catches the outside corner for a strike. 1-1. Pickoff attempt, trying to get Banfield off first, but he's there in time. Almost catches the ankle of Leathers, makes the count 2-1. Lines that one out to left field, drops for a single. 2 for 2 tonight for Leathers, and that'll be runners on first and second for Rob Forker with one away.
The second baseman, Rob Forrest.
Hits that one foul, makes the count 0-1.
Rob's been a strong contributor for the team during the season, sitting with a 218 average, 22 singles. He's definitely one that can definitely get these runs in and help get the Cubs back in the lead.
Doesn't do it there, however, as he swings and misses with that low pitch, strike 3, and that's the third strikeout of the game for Ducati. 2 down now. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's Foraker's second strikeout of the night. He's not helping the team too much right yet, but he's trying.
Well, I tried to stroke his ego a little bit, and apparently it backfired.
2 on, 2 out. 0-1 count to Michaela as she's trying to bring home at least 1 run.
Yes, single will bring in Banfield.
No, inside.
Slur misses inside. 1-1 count.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball
Slur
2.
misses outside, makes the count 2-1.
All right, here comes a pitch to hit right here, Michaela.
That's grounded right at the middle, out to center field. That should score the tying run, and it does. 3-3 your score with an RBI single for Michaela Foraker.
Michaela, you're welcome.
Gunstradamus strikes again.
That, you know what? That name is perfect for Gunny. Oh my God.
Ryan Sandberg now with his next at bat. Slur catches the outside of the strike zone for a 0-1 count. It's very true. crazy. It is backwards from last night. We'll see how this plays out. As it's 0-2 count now to Sandberg.
One ball, two strikes.
Fastball misses outside. 1-2 the count.
Two balls, two strikes.
Almost catches Ryan Sandberg in the leg. Makes the count 2-2. Grounds that one to third. Throws it over to second, and that'll be the third out here in the top of the third. Well, Michaela gets an RBI single, brings home a run, and that ties the game at 3 apiece heading to the bottom of the third inning.
The right fielder, Ray.
Leading things
Definitely
off
breathe a
here.
little extra life into the Cubs as they're trying to keep it close and keep it running for this series.
We'll see how it plays out, but that's certainly the goal for the Cubs heading forward, I'm sure, as Ray lead things off here for the Brewers in this half inning. 0-2 count, and swings and misses the circle change for strike 3.
The third baseman, number 24.
Hey Nate, you know who had the first RBI for the Cubs? I know Bueller had the second one and Michaela had the third one.
David Leathers.
Okay, you guys are spreading it out, and Yogi is in charge of the 3 Brewers run.
Bumpy Johnson grounds that over to the right side. Foul ball, 0-1 to count. Crowd trying to get behind the Brewers as Bumpy grounds that over to Rob. Thrown to Michaela, and that's the second out here in the bottom of the
Now
third.
batting, number 26.
Brings up Gorman Thomas.
Hit by pitch his last at bat.
Ball.
Circle change barely misses. 1-0 count. Same pitch. Just catches the corner for a strike. 1-1. Splitter swung on and missed. 1-2's count. Makes contact with that splitter. Keeps it alive. 1-2. Catches up to that fastball, staying alive in this at bat still.
He definitely wants to keep Brewers in at bat position. He just doesn't want to give up and let them have an easy run at this.
This is what drives me crazy as a pitcher too. These batters that just won't go away with 8+ pitches in an at bat sometimes.
Ball 2.
Oh,
Give me that.
damn!
Give me that up. Give me that up. Well, supposedly the splitter misses low for a ball. 3-2's the count. Uh-oh. I froze on the stream. I think that was fouled, though.
It was. We're at this is going to be the 9th pitch of this at bat.
Yikes. All right, it's back on.
Oh,
And they say he half swung at that and went around.
Ooh.
Strike 3.
That was a makeup call, I believe, because that ball looked inside. He did a little half swing.
Yeah, they
I don't know if he came around all the way, but
the ump called it on the swing. He pointed down at the bat. As Militia Kralik will lead things off here for the Cubs. Excuse me, here in the. My wife's over here going, for what? For who? For the Cubs here in the top half of the fourth. As he grounds it to the third baseman, Bumpy throws it to first for the quick out here in this inning. Ferris Bueller up next. Already has an RBI single on the night. Fastball in the zone for an 0-1 count.
Ball, that's inside.
Fastball misses inside. He was counted 1 apiece. That's a screamer down the right side, but foul.
So
1-2
bottom of the
count.
third. Bottom of the third was the first inning that the team went 1-2-3.
I do believe so.
Nope, that's foul.
Because every half inning before that, the leadoff man got on. One, two, and that slurve is fouled off.
Panigale up to pitch number 70.
Both of these pitchers' pitch counts have been struggling the last couple of nights. And there's a screamer out to the gap. That'll be a second single for Ferris Bueller on the night, as he'll end up at first
Now batting, the center field Pat
with
Wilson.
1 down. Yeah, that crack, Michaela, right?
Yeah.
That had to be a perfect.
Oh, absolutely. That is one of the most beautiful sounds in the world.
Ball, that's down.
Circle change misses low. 1-0 count as Hack Wilson is 1 for 2 tonight with a single.
Runner.
Steal attempt by Ferris,
Safe.
and they're going to call him in safe. Just barely, but he got a hand in. 2-0 count to Hack Wilson. Runner on second.
3 balls, no strike.
And now it's 3-0 as that fastball misses down. Takes the pitch. Fastball finds the strike zone for a 3-1 count. Grounded to third baseman. Thrown over to first. And that'll be the second out here of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jeff Bannister.
Banfield with an opportunity here to help his team out with 2 down.
Heavy hitter coming up with 22 singles and 6 doubles for the season and sitting on 2 home runs. So
Fastball
hopefully he can
finds
get something going.
Fastball finds strike zone for an 0-1 count.
That's a ball.
Circle change misses low. Makes the count even at 1 apiece. Fastball right down the middle. Makes the count 1-2. Weak grounder to the left side. Foul ball. That's a hard hit ball, but it's hooking foul. If I get too excited here in a minute, guys, it's only because my Wright State Raiders are playing in the championship game for men's basketball, and they're up by 3 with 2 minutes left. But after 3.5, we're at a 3-3 ball game heading to the bottom half of the inning. Leading things off, the 3-run home run hitter himself, Yogi Barr. Grounds it to third baseman. Banfield fields, throws over to Michaela, and 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brad Dell.
Michaela, don't even want to hear it. We'll upset you guys. It's fine.
Ball one.
Splitter misses outside. Base count 1-0. Splitter catches the bottom corner. 1-1's the count. Swung on and missed with that circle change. Delro down the count 1-2. Fouls off that circle change. Keeps the count where it's at.
I would be interested in doing a mob March Madness pool.
2-2 to count.
Well, there's potentially 3 Ohio teams that'll be going to the big dance.
Oh shit, we are almost in the March Madness time frame, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Holy crap.
That's hit deep to right field, but not deep enough. Kralik underneath that one for the catch makes that 2 away.
Yeah, Sunday is Selection Sunday.
Indeed it is. 6
All right,
p.m.
word.
Sunday evening.
That's a ball.
Splitter misses low and away. Makes count 1-0.
Well, the University of Georgia is going to be in it, but Georgia Tech just fired its coach.
Hey,
Circle
I
change
got a ball, one
for a
strike.
strike. Evens count at 1 apiece.
Hey, 2.
Splitter catches us outside of the strike zone. Edge 1-2 count.
3.
And a swing and a miss and strike 3, and that'll do it for the 4th inning.
So what's the third Ohio team, Nate?
So we got
besides Miami.
Ohio State because they were projected as an 11 seed right now.
Yeah.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Dayton usually makes it in.
Cornelius King.
The only way they have a chance this year is if they actually win the tournament, which they just started, and then they'll be playing a quarterfinal game on Friday.
Gotcha.
Michaela, that's how it used to be. If you had 18 plus wins, you should be locked in. But with the new metrics and everything, even 22 or 23 win teams might not even make it in because of the metrics.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bearcats are in the next 4 out right now, according to Joe Lenardi's bracketology. They need to win 2 more Big 12 tournament games if they want to actually find themselves squarely in the tournament. Yeah, Ray, they've been doing good the last few games of the season, so they should be in. They beat Purdue, I think, the second to last game of the season.
I'll be honest, I don't know shit about basketball. All I know is everybody goes nuts when the Houston Cougars are in the mix, so that's about it.
Houston, I think they're a lock to be in the tournament again this year.
Yeah, they'll be
I'm pretty sure they are.
Yeah, they're number 2 in their league.
Yep. That's a walk issued by.
Big 12.
Yep. A walk issued by Ducati.
And here we go.
Ducati is done for the night. Not making it past the 5th again. As they're going to bring on Bud Schlitz.
He pitched good. He pitched a good, solid 2 solid innings for him last night in game 1.
Yep, he did indeed. See if the relief as a whole really pitched well for him last night. So we'll see how they do tonight. Leather's the first one to face Schlitz, as Ducati goes 4 full and allows 3 runs. Slayton in the bullpen warming up for the Brewers. 0-1 count with the runner on first, nobody out. Swung on and grounded to the second baseman, to the shortstop for 1, and on to first for the double play, 4-6-3 style.
Beautiful routine double play. Just keeping them Cubs at bay.
And that'll be lined to left field. Will it make it to the wall? It will. Double at least.
Solid hit by Rob Foraker.
Absolutely.
Up next,
Rob
for
makes it
Cubs,
into second
the
with
first
a
baseman,
double with
Vic
2 down.
Forte.
That double play that Gantner just turned might be a good thing. That right there might have scored a run.
Three the score. 2 down with runner on second. Michaela up next with already 2 for 2, 2 singles on the night and an RBI and a run scored to her leisure.
Let's go, Michaela. Tonight's your night.
That gets popped and foul ground and out of play. 0-2 count. Grounded to the shortstop. Routine throw to first, and that'll do it for the side. No runs off a couple of hits in the inning. 3-3 still your score heading to the bottom of the 5th.
Leading off for the Brewers, the second baseman, number 63.
Gantner to lead things off here for the Brewers.
Hey.
Strike on the splitter. 0-1 count. Lined out
nice
to right
shot.
field. Gantner with the liner out to right field for the single.
Now batting.
Good
number
connection with the bat and a nice shot out there to right. Fouled straight back. Underneath it is Leathers.
Yeah, David
Makes
Leathers only
it
had to take
back.
about 4 steps.
The center fielder, number 7.
Easy pickings for him back there behind the plate.
Hey, so Nate, who are the projected number 1 seeds? I know Duke in Arizona. I don't remember who the other 2 are.
Duke, Arizona. I think Michigan's one of them.
That's right. Michigan's 1. That's right. I did hear that.
Maybe UConn. No, UConn's a 2. I'm not sure who the 4th one is, though.
Outside.
1-0 count to Ray Bashan with the runner on first with 1 down. Kansas? Maybe Kansas.
Kansas stinks this year.
Do they? Okay, well, never mind.
The right fielder,
Okay,
number 20.
Florida.
Ray.
Thanks, Keith.
Yeah,
Florida's,
that's
I think, is the other one that he saw.
Hey, Frank, you want Dave access to check his bowel movements, if that's what the BM means? I mean, I don't want to check those for him either, but okay.
I didn't even know he wore adult diapers, much less checking bowel movements.
Damn.
Grounded up to Rob, thrown over to Michaela, and that'll do it for the top half of the, or bottom half, excuse me, of the 5th inning. Still 3-3, heading to the top 6.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, number 23.
Ball.
Circle change, misses down and in, makes count 1-0. Bob McClure and Doug Henry warming up in the Brewers bullpen. And Wright State wins the Horizon League men's tournament with a score of 66-63. The Raiders are going dancing. I'm sorry. I'm excited about that because that's my alma mater. I graduated from there in 2022. As that is lined out to left field, but caught by the shortstop. And that's one down here in the top of the 6th.
Dave Rabbit.
I'm going to laugh so hard, Caleb.
Yeah, I will enjoy the 4-13 upset, the 13-4 upset, 12-5 upsets. I always like seeing those matchups. First round is probably the most exciting. Thursday and Friday, most exciting weekend of basketball.
I can't wait for the 15-2 upset so I can rub it in Michaela's face.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 count now to Malishka with 1 down here in the inning. Down 1-2 now at this at bat. Forkball catches a bomb of the strike zone, strikes her out with 2 down now here in the
The
inning.
batter, number 86.
Ferris Bueller up next for the Cubs. I could just picture Keith singing that song to Michaela. Can't you, Gunny?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Keith even wears the cheerleading skirt too when he does it.
Oh, God damn.
Fly ball out to right field and caught for the 3rd out. No damage done. Heading to the bottom of the 6th, Bumpy Johnson, Gorman Thomas, and Yogi Barr, the heart of Brewers order, coming up in a 3-3 ball game.
Leading off for the Brewers, the third baseman, Buddy Johnson.
Splitter down and catches his own 0-1 count. Yeah, you did come at the right time, Soto.
Ooh, right
As
in
that's
the-
going to find a gap.
ooh. That was a nice cut
Will it
off by.
find- Oh,
Oh, he still got a double. No, he still got a
yeah, you
double.
did. Found the right center gap. Didn't get to throw in time. And Bumpy finds himself at second base.
Hey, Clams, we got a new song to sing at the Not a Convention meetup in Knoxville for
We do
karaoke.
indeed. Yes, we
Yeah.
do. Come on, with Michaela's nickname, you should be able to figure it out. Abe Froman and John Hughes warming up in the Cubs bullpen.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
1-2 the count now to Gorman Thomas.
What do you got?
Did he go? He went.
Wow.
Strike 3 call on the half swing. It went around, and it's a 5th strikeout tonight
Now
for
batting,
Hall.
the catcher.
1
Yogi
down,
Ball.
and Yogi up next.
The man, the myth, the legend.
I wonder if this
Already
might be
has-
Nate Hall's last inning. He's up to 76 pitches.
They pulled him out pretty early last night, so it's possible.
Ball.
Fastball high and away, 1-1 count. Hey Dave, Soto may say it's all good in chat, but really he's plotting your demise.
Nope. Inside. Ball 2.
Circle change high and inside. 2-2 count. Grounded, shortstop.
He's out.
Over to first. Second out in the
Now
inning.
batting, the first baseman.
Dave, you got 10 minutes to flick your stuff.
Flick your
Dave, get
stick.
off your ass.
Flick your stick.
The shit. Flick it hard, Dave.
Fastball right down the middle for an 0-1 count. Crush Delro trying to bring the go-ahead run home.
1-1.
Circle change misses. Makes count 1 apiece.
Well, you know what, Dave? You made us needy, so you know what? That's your own fucking fault.
You make this league go, so it's your own fault.
I was gonna say you created the monster, just blaming us.
I mean, it is 3-3. If it goes off, it goes off. We just start over again.
Now pitching
Oh, fuck
for the
that noise.
Brewers,
I gotta work in the morning, damn
number
it.
55.
I'm so glad I read Soto's message again. I thought it said he came midday and it lasted 30 minutes. But he was talking about his computer board.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder,
That's
Wilson.
Hey, still 30 minutes is impressive at times. I'm just saying. Especially midday.
I don't even know where to go with that one.
Oh,
Bumpy didn't get it. Is he going to get it over in time? No. Hack Wilson gets in safely over to first.
Yeah, Hack Wilson's got some speed, so that was an easy call.
They're going to score that a base hit, though, because there was no way Bumpy could field that hot shot by Hack over there along the line.
Ball 1.
Are you guys hearing this thunder, too, or is it just me?
no.
I don't hear it.
Maybe it's at my house, then.
All I hear is a fucking bird in the background at my house, just being annoying.
All right, well, maybe it's storming in Ohio. 1-0 count.
I'm expecting Hack Wilson to steal a base soon.
Ball. That's inside.
Me too. Me too.
2-0 count. This might be the count to go on.
The 2-0 delivery from Bob McClure
Ball. That's out.
misses with the sinker outside, makes it 3-0. Well, if it wasn't the last pitch, it definitely is now.
Banfield should just take this pitch. See what happened.
Sinker catches the bottom of the zone for a 3-1 count.
He's got the green light on this one.
There's a steal attempt, and that's not going to drop. So Hack had to hustle back to first. One down now in the inning.
Cornelius King.
So we had some breaking news today from Mr. Soto. Mr. Soto and the mob's not going to be Mr. Soto anymore. What do you guys think about that, and who do you guys think he's going to be?
Fuck.
Anybody?
I got a feeling a relative of Earl's is going to be the new pitcher.
Relative Earls? Interesting. What about you? Any thoughts, Corey?
Honestly,
Now pitching for
I'll
the
be honest,
Cubs,
I haven't got the slightest clue.
Number
I mean,
16.
that's going to be interesting. I'm
Somebody
curious to see
somebody
what-
in chat said that we might have a
Leading off
Yayo
for the
Montana
Brewers,
sighting, but
the
I don't think
shortstop,
he'll bring that
I-
one into this league.
Williams.
I did see that, but I had my doubts on that one. So, but hey, you never know.
0-1's the count.
Oh, come on, Worm. What the hell?
0-1 count to Worm now as Abe Froman is on to pitch for the Cubs. Nate Hall's day is over. 6 innings of 3-run baseballs, so quality start by him tonight.
Ball.
Slider misses outside, makes the count 1-2. This one skied out to center field. Easily under it is Hack Wilson, and there's one down here in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, number 63.
No Yayo, no Cuban anything. We got it from.
So night, no Kyoto.
Nope,
Kyoto
no.
was one of these soccer players.
Yeah, no Cuban anything. So Greg said no on that. Oh, 1 count to Jim Gantner as that pitch misses low, makes the count even at 1 apiece. That one gets grounded to third, over to first, and 2 outs here in the bottom
Now
7th.
batting, number 80.
And that'll bring up Frank Nettie as we round out the bottom of the order.
He's struggling a little bit tonight with the pop out and the ground out, so he's definitely trying to get something going tonight.
Grounded to shortstop, fielded by Corn, thrown to Michaela, and that'll do it for the
He ain't
7th
doing
inning.
it there.
No, he's not. Heading to the top of the 8th. Still a 3-3 score.
Damn, 10 hits but only 3 runs.
I'm sure that'll drive Rob crazy.
Hell, that's not even my fucking team, and it's driving me crazy.
Drives me crazy as a pitcher, knowing I got that kind of offense behind me, and it's like, come on, guys. What else do I got to do to let this team win?
Not give up 4 runs in a half an inning.
Go away, Dave. I thought you were downstairs. You flicked it. Now go away.
Thank God I have an earbud in because my daughter's sitting right behind me. Jeez.
1-2 count. Oh, sorry, 2-2 count now as that last pitch misses. Maybe we should start talking about flicking knobs.
Go ahead, I got an earbud in. She can't hear the shit. Holy shit.
It took Dave a few minutes to get it settled in because he had to get it to salute and stand at attention first so he could flick his knob.
Probably hard to do these days.
Now batting,
Getting older now.
Been at parade rest a little too long.
I'm not that
What'd you
old
say,
yet.
Dave? Yeah. It's not what I heard. Sinker catches the top of the zone for an 0-1 count. That one's popped to right center.
He's got it. Yeah.
And over to make the catch is Ray. And 2 down now in the top of the 8th.
First baseman, Nick Fortune.
I'm going to call it right now, Dave. This is going to extra innings.
I'm going to call it right now, Nate. 9 teams in the league next year.
I'll start my own league. No, just kidding. My league of one. A league of his own. 0-2, it'll be a play off of the movie A League of Their Own. Cutter swung on a miss by Michaela, and down goes a side for the top of the 8th. Can anybody please get another run anytime soon? Namely the Cubs. Going to the bottom of the 8th. 3-3 your score.
Leading off for the Brewers, the center fielder,
Ray Bashan leading things off here in the bottom of the 8th.
Ball, that's in.
Slider misses inside, 1-0 count. Abe Froman on for his second inning of work. Slider catches the corner, 1-1 count.
That's ball 2.
Slider misses outside and away, or outside and high, I should say, 2-1 count. Behind to Korn, knocks it down, but he's not going to have a play. Are we going to call that his second error tonight? No. We're going to call that a base hit. Base hit by Ray to lead things off here in the bottom of the 8th. And that'll be a grounder to left field by Ray. 2 runners on. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. Hey, Rob, I think it's time to go get Abe. Bring somebody else on. Rob, quick. Bumpy Johnson's up.
1-0.
Slider misses outside, 1-0 count.
Yeah, I think Froman was in last night when y'all gave up the 5th run, maybe.
Sounds right. Slider catches his zone, makes the count 1 apiece.
This is where you need that double play like you had earlier in the game.
In the worst way. Sinker fouled off, makes the count 1 and 2. Swung on and missed, and there's strike 3 by Bumpy. 1 down now. Runners still on first and second. That'll bring up Gorman Thomas.
Yeah, you still got 2 heavy hitters right behind Bumpy.
Gorman, double play, and coming. Thanks, Ray. I did see that.
Ball, that's out.
Slider outside, makes the count 1-0. Slider catches right down the middle, 1-1. That's a hit, deep, right center, and that drops.
Oh, shit.
That'll bring home the go-ahead run. 4-3 your score, and runners on second and third as Gorman hits a RBI double.
Coming in at a prime moment, just bringing in that 1 extra run, just trying to just anything to get one up on these Cubs and take the advantage in the series.
They're going to intentionally walk Yogi to load the bases before bringing up Crush Delro with 1 down.
Looks like they're keeping Froman in.
Really don't understand this, but whatever. 1 down now with bases juiced. Delro trying to bring in more runs. Sinker fouled off. 0-1 count. One is fouled away as well. 0-2. Swung on and missed, and there's strike 3. 2 down
Now
now.
batting, shortstop.
And that'll
Adam
bring up
Williams.
Worm with 2 down and the bases loaded.
I would have picked 99% that he was not going to swing at that pitch.
And that 1% won over that 90%.
Sure did.
Swung on and missed that curveball. 0-1 count.
Could Worm hit another grand slam like he did a few days ago?
I sure hope not. Slider down in the zone. Makes count 0-2.
Nope, outside.
Slider
Ooh, that
misses
was close.
outside. Makes count 1-2.
Oop,
That's
got him
popped
popped
up. Short center field, but that'll be caught out there by Hack Wilson, and that'll do it for the inning. But not before Gorman Thomas hits the go-ahead double RBI. Makes the score 4-3, heading to the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
Yeah, Cubs are lucky it was only that one run.
Very lucky. As
Plesac.
Dan Plesac is on to try to close this one out for the Brewers before heading to the Cubs for
Leading
the
off
next
for
couple
Cubs,
of games.
The designated hitter, number 23.
Ryan Sandberg lead things off here in the top of the 9th for the Cubs. Fastball catches the top of the zone for an 0-1 count.
Go, Ryan. Use one of your Hall of Famer swings.
Fastball catches the corner. Makes count 0-2.
That's a ball.
Inside with that fastball makes it 1-2.
That's outside.
Fastball misses just a bit outside. Makes the count even at 2 apiece.
That was close. Ryan, you got to swing the bat, buddy.
Fastball fouled off. Keeps the count even. Chris, tell him and Eagle to stop playing with each other because he has gauged the streak. Hey, Chris, who's the third? Grounded left side.
Foul ball.
Ah, Winks Boss was the third.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, I think.
Skied out to center
Uh,
field. Ray catches it. There's one down.
The batter, the right fielder, Dave Rabbit.
Alicia Crawlett up next, trying to get things going here for the Cubs. Fastball in the zone for a strike, 0-1 count.
I believe Ferris Bueller is on deck and Hack Wilson to follow after that. Then Banfield if some runners get on base for the Cubs.
Ball upstairs.
Indeed. Fastball upstairs, 1-1 count.
Ooh,
It's
another
died. The right
That ain't
field.
gonna do it.
Easy catch. Yep, nope. Easy catch out there by Ray and 2 down. With 1 out left to go for the Cubs.
I will say the Cubs have been hitting the ball tonight. They haven't been striking out as much as they did last night. So they've been putting the bat to the ball today. It's just not going anywhere.
I have an idea, Dave. For the Robo Classic in Season 3, We need 7 different streamers on 7 different game systems.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you guys wait. You guys wait right here. I'll be right back with that shit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I'm just saying different streamers, as in like different people, because I can figure out something probably or something.
Ooh, wow.
But that swung on and missed, strike 3, and the Brewers will take game 2 and a 2-0 series lead, heading to Chicago for game 3.
What the fuck is that? Jesus Christ. That's the second time I've seen that shit. And it drives me nuts. It's like a Riverdance bukkake going on the fucking Milwaukee field, and whatever.
Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. Taking a look at a couple of these highlights. You would know all about that, wouldn't you, Corn? As Bob McClure gets the win, Abe Froman with the loss, and Plesac got the save. Abe Froman had the 2 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 1 earned run that was ended up being the losing run that cost the Cubs the game. Hack Wilson went 2 for 4 with a run scored. Buehler 2 for 4 with an RBI. Michaela Foraker 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored, and Banfield 1 for 4 with a run. Yogi Barr, your player of the game for the Brewers, 1 for 3 with a 3-run shot in the bottom of the first inning. McClure went 2 innings pitched, 1 got the win, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts, no walks and no earned runs. Yogi went 1 for 3. We already talked about him. Ray Bashan 2 for 4, double, 2 runs scored. Gorman Thomas 1 for 3, double RBI and a run scored, and Jim Gantner went 1 for 3. Plesac with the save. Double by Ralph Foraker, RBIs by Leathers, Michaela Foraker, and Buehler. King and Leathers grounded into double plays, and Corn King also had the error. Stolen bases tonight by Hack Wilson and Ferris Bueller. Nate Hall, quality start, 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 5 strikeouts, 4.50 ERA. Of course, Froman credited with the loss. And then for the Brewers, doubles by Bashan, Johnson, and Gorman Thomas. The home run by Yogi, which netted 3 RBIs, along with another RBI by Thomas. Thomas was also hit by pitch, and Nitty grounded into a double play. Ducati, only pitching 4 innings on 8 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts with a 6.75 ERA. But Schlitz, McClure, who got the win, and Plesac with the save, all came on in relief to help get the job done for the Brewers tonight. As we go through all the numbers and letters, first I'll go to you, Corey. What's your final thoughts on this one?
It was definitely a tight game. I was hoping for the Cubs, but the Brewers, they would not let up. The Cubs just couldn't make it happen. I mean, when you leave, you have 3 runs, but you have 10 hits total on the game, leaving runners stranded. You just can't make it. Just can't take home a win like that. It's just not going to happen. So,
yeah, exactly. And for you, Gunny, any final thoughts from you on this one?
The Brewers keep coming through in the 8th inning and scoring that insurance run. Last night it was the 8th inning to pull it out to 5-3. Tonight, the 8th inning, 4-3. Then Dan Plesac comes in and shuts the door, doesn't even get any Cubs on base. And that's what they need. I think the Cubs are going to pull one out in Wrigley Field. They sure need to, because they've been playing pretty nip and tuck with the Brewers. This is a good series, even though it's a 2-0 game series right now. But it's a good series. I think everyone's enjoying the Robo Classic going to the best out of 7 games.
Yeah, what's really going to be interesting to see how these teams play in the rain coming up in the final or the next final game tonight, but the third game here in the series. All right, Corey, it's been a pleasure calling game with you tonight, and Gunny, always a pleasure calling games with you as well. And with that, Dave, I'll throw it back to you.
All right, Nate and Corey and Gunny, appreciate the call. Great job as always. I know, Nate, it's not easy to call your own game and play at the same time, so go enjoy Game 3 in Chicago in the rain, bro. Have fun with that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll make sure I wear some ponchos in between innings, so hopefully I can stay as dry as possible.
Sounds good. Corey, thank you, bro. Appreciate you being here, and I'll see you when. Is it Thursday night if necessary?
Thursday if necessary, and depending on what happens tonight, shit, it might not be necessary.
I mean, well, we'll see. We'll see. We still got at least one more game tomorrow too, so we'll see what happens. And then Gunny, are you gonna stick around for another one tonight, or what's your plan?
His plan is to eat a whole bucket of the red crayons because they taste like cherry.
Well, the purple ones taste like grapes, so there's that too. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Appreciate the three of you, and we'll see you when we see you. That'll bring in Chris Lee to do play-by-play for this next game. We are changing venues, Milwaukee at Chicago now. Chris, first and foremost, how you feeling, bro? I know you were under the weather earlier today. How are you doing?
Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hopefully I don't sound total like shit, but yeah, definitely a little not 100% to say the least. Got some anti-cough drops to help me through this.
Sounds good. Hopefully you make it through. I don't want to have to be your reliever or your closer. For this.
They usually have to come in early because I let off 4-run grand slams on like the first inning.
Well, don't do that. Your sidekick for tonight is Calvin Klein, Special K. Keith, what's up, buddy? How are you doing this evening? You're not sick too, are you?
No, I'm not sick, and I tell you what, I don't know about you guys, but I am ready to be dodging tornadoes like the whole Chicago metro area is right now.
Dude, the whole north weather right now is wild, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know that there is a large tornado on the ground southeast of Chicago right now, so we know they're happening. Let's just hope our field doesn't get messed
This
up.
is the mob. We play through. We're better than even the post office, man. Through rain, through snow, through sleet, through earthquakes, through fucking whatever.
Just call us the Waffle House of Sim League.
Exactly. Let's check and see if the mob's playing. Oh, the mob's playing. We're okay then. There you go. Perfect. Chris, before we go down there, let me get both of your guys' opinions, but Chris, I'll go to you first. Are you surprised Milwaukee up 2-0, or is this just we're going to win our 2 at home, Chicago win their 2 at home, and then maybe we'll have a best of 3, on the last 3 games?
Brewers were one of the strongest teams in the season. They destroyed the Mets after the Mets had swept them twice beat them twice in a row in their series. Right. I'm not too surprised at all. They are definitely a very, very strong team. They can win any game they want to win and however they want to win it. So hopefully, for the viewers' sake, it is a 2-2, but it's very possible Brewers could sweep this 4-0.
Yeah, you never know. Keith, game 1, 5-3. Game 2, 4-3. 3 seems to be the non-magical number for Chicago. Are they going to need more than 3 runs tonight to win at home, and what else do they need to do to pull out their first victory of the series?
Well, they need to keep scoring runs is the one thing, because I think the pitching woes for both these pitchers is going to change at some point. It's just a question of when. It's just crazy what we've seen the first 2 games, how these 2 pitchers have allowed, I think my count that I had earlier was like 12 or 13 runs combined in 2 games, and they allowed like 16 combined in 18 playoff games before then. Just crazy. So, yeah. Bottom line, you got to keep scoring runs. I think the Cubs, with their righty-dominant lineup, puts them in a good situation to be able to do so. But, of course, it's Ducati, and that hasn't seemed to matter all season. So, we'll see.
Doug Day, it's the regular season. Oh, I didn't put Robo Classic in there. Fuck. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it during this game. Milwaukee will be in the road gray, Chicago in their 1929 homes. It's 40 degrees and raining, so this ought to add a little bit of fun. The one thing that I will note before we go to the field is that the Cubs can score runs early, but only the Brewers have been scoring runs late with some insurance runs. So let's see if the Cubs can flip that around or not. So that being said, Chris Lee, Calvin Klein, in Chicago, in the rain, or tornado on their heels, but they're here, and they're going down to the field. Here we go.
Let's go. With that being said, I'm taking my quick picture.
Can I slide on the tarp real quick before they pull it up, like a slip and slide?
You gotta do it quick.
Yes. Yes. That'd be so fun.
And yes, Cairo Martinez was the name that he went by. With that being said, Brewers, Cubs, Game 3. We just got done watching them in Milwaukee. Now we're in Chicago. It's but like we teleported over time instantaneously. It's magical. It's mysterious, but it's part of the mob.
It's the mob supersonic jet.
Hell, they're only like 80 miles away from each other. They took the freaking Amtrak.
Listen, the Amtrak isn't even this fast.
That L train or something.
Nate Hall pitching for us in the Chicago Cubs as Ray Bashan starts us off with a bunt, and he's out. Not fast enough, Ray. Not fast enough. And they're showing us our starting lineup for the Brewers. It's the same as it was. Bashan, Ray, Bumpy, Thomas, Barr, Delroy, Williams, Gantier, Nitty. Frank, Nitty. That being said, Ray's up to bat. As she tries to bunt, goes foul. I thought he was going to pick it up before he went foul.
I thought he was about to grab that a little early as well.
Another bunt. That one is going to get her on base.
Yeah, probably slightly executed better than the one Ray did, although both of those were pretty good. I just think Banfield made a hell of a play on the first one.
Yeah. I think you could have got that second one too, man. It was right there.
Yeah, I think I'm surprised we haven't seen the catcher go up and throw him out on bunts more often.
Yeah, and we're
Granted,
3 pitches in with 3 bunts.
Right. Granted, Leathers is a righty. I just realized. Ooh, that's tough.
And that's a double play. And oh wow!
Close. Whoa!
Bumpy almost making it on time.
Yeah, he's an Aussie, so he's got some speed. But yeah, just great execution by the Cubs there. What is that? Another double play in this series?
Sounds good, Dave. Thank you for our hosting. That being said, we're going to see Ducati back on the mound for the Brewers. Ducati's 2-seam fastball slurve and circle change from that lower 3/4 submarine style pitching angle makes everything look awkward at first.
Yeah, and the other benefit to that is that a lot of your pitches are probably low, which of course gives a lot of ground balls.
We got the catcher coming up for that one, but he's safe as Hack Wilson doesn't take a hack at it and just bunts it his way onto first.
Yeah, that kind of shows you the disadvantage of being a right-handed thrower as a catcher is you got to spin around like that.
Oh, we didn't have another bunt attempt. Welcome to it.
I was waiting for it.
So was I. We had one after another. Let's see what Jeff Banfield tries. I hear runner going. Safe.
Oh, yeah.
Hack Wilson stealing second base from first. This looks like it's a good start of the first inning for the Cubs comparatively, as unlike Oh, and he steals third on a wild pitch.
He was
He was
already
going-
going, yeah. He was going for the steal anyway.
Oh, no. Cubs got a man on third, 0 outs. Banfield at the bat. This could be dangerous.
Hit it right. 2-2's the count.
Ducati already under pressure in the first, no outs, 2-2 pitch.
Hit it right.
Swings over the circle change. 1 down.
So tough. Yeah, and it's tough. That's tough to take if you're a Cubs fan because all you're looking for right now is just contact of some kind. There
Like
you go.
that right there that scores the run and gets the out, but it doesn't matter because the damage is done.
Yeah, that's what he needed to do. Good job by Corn King. Just not square that one up, but get enough on it.
David Legend.
Yeah, all he had to do is hit down,
Yeah,
make
pretty
it
much.
bounce,
Yeah.
put it on the ground.
Yeehaw.
As David Leathers watches that slur middle. Mind you, it has a lot of cut. Foul ball for the 0-2. Here's the pitch.
1-2.
Ooh, slurve high.
Don't see many of those. A high pitch from Ducati, especially on a slurve.
2-2.
Well, Mike, I think if you've given up a run every first inning in this series and you're leading the series 2-0,
No, that missed.
ooh, that
was-
should have been called a strike. I think you're pretty happy because that means you're on your way to 3-0.
Rob, but did you die?
Statistically speaking. Ooh, solid contact, but not good enough, as that is an easy catch by the left fielder Frank Nitti.
Yeah, that was an opportunity there. But, of course, Cubs had already done their damage this inning.
Yep, with that being said, the Cubs took the lead early. But as Michael has been saying, he's given up a run every first inning so far and then just settled in, and the Brewers' bats come alive and they come back and win in the end. So I think I would be okay. You just move forward as we have Gorman Thomas up to bat.
Hey, how did the Cubs score their run? I was upstairs.
So Hack Wilson stole third base. Corn King had knocked one into the infield straight down and it bounced up, and Hack Wilson got to home, and then they threw out Corn King on first. Traditional squeeze play, or traditional
Yeah,
hit
it's
the
like
ball and
RBI
get
on a
out.
ground out, pretty much.
All right.
That's the scoring I'm looking for.
Well, this at bat has officially taken as many pitches as the whole first inning.
And it's 0-2. There's the strikeout.
Great pitch sequence by Nate. Kept it low, or lower most of the time, then went high right at the end.
And we're going to get our StatCast on that, powered by Google. As you can see, a lot of them low, and then the one high that he swung under. Duck Day. Or just say, somebody touched home plate.
Ball.
While that is a factual statement, it's not what he was looking for. Two balls in a row there. We're at 2-0 for Yogi Bar.
Nope. Ball.
3-0, 3 in a row now.
Yeah, Earl Hendricks is the man behind the plate. If any of the pitchers have any complaints, bitches, or gripes.
I mean, it seems like it doesn't really matter. All the umps in this league are questionable.
Right.
Well, Crazy Canuck would probably have to defer to that. I think Stevie Wonder did a pretty good job.
That's true. I'll give him that one. Ooh, there's a shot.
Ooh.
Let's go on.
Going.
In the basket.
364 feet for Yogi Bar, tying it up. That lead did not last long.
No,
Yogi
it
One
did not.
batter.
Yogi did that in game 2 as well.
That's been the story of this series so far. Just jumping on these pitchers early. It's kind of a similar pitch that David Leathers got in the last inning, but Yogi just did a better job of getting bat on ball there. And I'm curious to see where the wind's blowing. It looked like he might have gotten a little help there
Ball.
with the wind, but regardless, yeah, just same as the last couple of games, just putting runs on the board early.
As Chris Delroy is up to bat now.
Heat top.
Ooh, splitter for a called strike. 1-1. Ooh, solid contact, but late. No, really.
Nate is being really, really deliberate on when he's throwing the fastballs. He is saving them for the right pitch every at bat, it seems like.
Ooh, gets him on the low inside splitter. Strikeout number 2.
The shortstop, Adam.
Yeah, that was not a great strikeout because low inside like that's not the greatest pitch to swing on. Unless you have a 9-iron, then it's probably okay.
0-1. Ooh, finds the hole. Going to be a grounder single. Well placed. I like that type of hit all day, every day. As a pitcher, you got me. It wasn't a blooper. It wasn't a lucky hit. It was solid contact. You found a hole. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a pitcher and you give up a hit, I mean, giving up a single is not necessarily the end of the world, especially in a situation like this.
But it's like the loop singles that I don't like, where the ball's like you
Yeah,
don't make
that's
solid
true.
contact and it just finds its way to a hole. And
Right.
It's not like that's where you're hitting it. Those are the ones
Mhm.
I hate.
That's true. Yeah, those are annoying at times.
These are the ones I don't like. 0-2 pitch, here comes a hit.
You know, as a pitcher, if you're hitting an 0-2 pitch, I did a bad job.
Yeah.
It's up to me to make sure you can't hit an 0-2.
That missed. That's a ball.
Yeah, he tried to get him to chase there with the high fastball.
Yeah, I gave up one too many 2-strike home runs this season.
Yeah, it was
Ooh,
not
that's
the,
foul.
not the best, not the most fun to watch as a Cards player. Well, especially as the owner, but
Foul tipped. New ball.
Chris Winkler,
1-2.
Winkler re-signing you for a new season.
Resigning me. Please.
Take your
Oh,
Ooh.
hit by the pitch, taking his base.
I'm
I'm a franchise player.
amazed. I am amazed that that was not a strikeout, by the way, because I thought he swung.
All right. 0-1.
Oh, yeah, that would be a strike if he swung.
Mm-hmm.
Nate hit it.
I thought he did.
Yeah, Nate hit a batter in the last game, and the guy coming up after that hit a home run. They scored a run.
Ooh, that was
That was that's awful ball call.
No, ball.
That was a strike too.
Typical mob umps. You
The
know 'em, you
2-1.
love 'em.
swung over the circle change at 82 miles an hour, but got a piece of it. Got a piece of it, but only needs one out. She runs it down. Michaela, no.
Yeah, it's Michaela.
Oh, yep. Okay. Michaela runs it down. I was Googling other stuff, so I didn't have my cheat sheet paint open.
Now, Michaela's played an outstanding at first base for the Cubs in this series.
Leading off for the Cubs.
She's good at that position, fields well. Both the connection between her and Rob is good also. They're able to get double plays often. Oh, wow. Bumpy. Good play, Bumpy to
The
crush.
first baseman, Fortune.
Yeah, Bumpy was playing a little bit closer in for that one. Got to the ball
Rob's
quickly.
takes a seat on one pitch. Michaela up now.
No, that's out.
Oh, yeah, you'll never have like charge the mound moments in an MLB sponsored game, especially new ones. It is part of the game that the MLB does not want seen. So no fighting, no violence, stuff like that.
Ball.
Boo. I want to see it.
You'll have to find a different game then.
I think it's in Out of the Park baseball. I think I've seen it in there.
That's possible. But Out of the Park is also not sponsored by the Major League Baseball.
Right. Yeah, it's its own thing.
Yep. To be able to use the MLB trademark, you can't have violence.
Hey, Chris Lee, speaking of violence and fighting, how about that Sabres Lightning game 8-7 score the other day?
Great question. How was it?
I don't know. I was asking you. You're a Buffaloian.
I am a Buffalo Bills and a Buffalo Sabres fan, but I haven't watched hockey in a very long time.
I mean, to be fair, it is the Sabres.
To be fair, they trashed that. The team went downhill real bad when I first started watching, and they got pretty bad. They got the number 2 pick 2 years in a row, and screwed that all up. And then this year they were doing terrible. Fired their coach, picked up their old coach who was good, and all of a sudden they became a really good team. It's weird. I only know that because I pay attention enough to articles.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hold on.
That's a ball.
It was Lindy Ruff.
Yeah, I saw him. He was interviewed the other night on the TV, so that's the reason I recognized him.
Yeah, he won Coach of the Year in 05-06. He was with Buffalo for a long time, and then got fired. And when he got fired, I'm like, why are we firing Lindy Ruff? He's a good coach. Then they had a couple years of terrible luck, and then Lindy came back this year.
Count is full.
Yeah, he was with Buffalo from 97 to 2013.
If I remember right, that might have been the last time the Sabres made the playoffs. It was around then, I thought.
I know they made it to the Stanley Cup. They played the Dallas Stars, but that's been quite a while ago.
That was the foot in the crease series, was it not?
Yeah, Brett. That was Brett Hull's goal.
Mm-hmm.
The center fielder.
Yes.
Ray Bass.
It's 2012, 2013. They were 5th in the division, 12th in the conference. But Lindy Ruff got fired during the season. They had players like Thomas Vanek, Tyler Ennis, Christian Ehrhoff, Mike Weber, Jason Palmaville, Tyler Myers. They were all pretty good.
Wow, Ray did not go to second on that hit. That surprises me.
He wants to steal a base.
Yeah, that's true. That greedy little fucker.
He wants to tell Dirtbag that, hey, I got more stolen bases in the playoffs than you did.
Yep, he sure does.
Heck what? 0-1.
So Keith, in Kansas City, do they still have the Kansas City Blades
That's the ball low.
hockey team?
Hey!
Or no?
Well, there's the stolen base.
There you
no
go.
Gunny. Yeah, so no Gunny. They have the Kansas City Mavericks, who are part of the, I believe it's the ECHL, the East Coast Hockey League.
I got you.
Yes, they are part of the ECHL.
Yeah, and they've been pretty good the last few years.
ECHL.
Michaela and I have been to a few of their games.
The ECHL is like one step below the AHL, from what I understand. And that straight to third, over to first for the out.
You're right. The ECHL is like a double A baseball. The AHL and the AHL is the triple A.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to say the Mavericks are the affiliate of the Seattle Kraken.
Seattle Kraken is correct.
Right. Yeah, because they have the logo on the side of the Mavericks uniform.
Yeah, they were founded in 2009 as the Missouri Mavericks of the CHL. They play in Independence, Missouri, a suburb of Kansas City. Fly out, keeping them at third still.
The batter, number 26.
I am very surprised that Ray is not being more aggressive with the base running because he has the speed for it, for sure.
Yeah, I think they're doing a good job of making plays, preventing him from being able to go. Ooh, hit by the pitch on a check swing.
That's another instance. I swear that was a swing.
I think he held back just enough.
That's close though. It's at least close.
And I saw a replay of it. It does look like he took a swing at it. Maybe that might have been Yogi at bat. Never mind.
I don't think he broke the plane.
0-2.
He was darn close, though, for sure. What's interesting about the ECHL is Elmira, my hometown, actually had a team in that league at one point. And we were very competitive in that league, too.
2-2.
And then our arena went to shit, and ECHL said, fix your arena or fuck off, and we said, well, we're going to fuck off. As he swings under that for the third strike of the inning, ending the top of the third.
Yeah, that was a clutch strikeout there by Nate. Get out of not really a jam, you could say, but there was a little stress there for a bit.
Leading off for the Cubs.
There was still a runner in scoring position, so he got out of a scoring opportunity for the Brewers.
Right.
As we got Malishka Krolik up to bat. 0-1.
If anyone wants a World Baseball Classic update, Italy is up 3-0 on the U.S. right now in the top of the fourth.
Yeah, I was surprised to find out today that Italy is 2-0 in the round robin event so far.
Yeah, I heard from a couple people. Oh boy,
Ooh, Krolik with a homer.
Is that gonna stay fair?
Going.
Stay fair?
That's
Gone.
Yeah. Oh, in the boxes?
Malishka Krolik,
Did that make it all the way to the roof over there? Wow.
406 feet, wrapping around the foul pole, giving Chicago the lead once again, 2-0 on the solo home run.
In the rain, too. That is some power right there. Oh, okay. Not all the way up there, but close.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
And the Cubs have a lead. Can they hold on to the lead, which they haven't been able to do all series?
Another shot there. They're getting some opportunities being all righties against Ducati's lefty style, for sure.
And foul ball. As we got a 1-2. And Ray, it is very possible that the wind did help her. Depends on which way the wind is blowing.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get a gauge on that during the game sometimes, but we'll know for sure after the game.
As strike 3 is called and Bueller is taking a seat.
At Wilson.
Yeah,
With
he's
that being said,
probably expecting another off-speed pitch that curves a bunch, not the fastball that got him to chase. So good sequence there from Ducati. And he's keeping his pitch count a little low, despite giving up 2 runs. I mean, he's only at 39 right now. Nate's probably going to be at more than that when he's done. Or he probably is right now, I should say.
That being said, we got Hack Wilson up to bat, top of the order. And instead of putting down a bunt, he's swinging and taking a hack.
I see what you did there.
Thank you. Foul ball. 1-2. Low circle change. Off the tip, over to third base, over to first, easy out
Up next
for
the
Bumpy
Cubs, the
Johnson,
third baseman, Jeff
over to
Bannister.
Crush Delroy. With that being said, Jeff Banfield up to bat, 0-1 on a strikeout.
We're still kind of waiting for Banfield to pop off in the playoffs, aren't we? I know he had an RBI in game 1 to open up the game. I didn't see if he had anything last game. I don't think he did, though. Someone can correct me in the chat.
I don't recall his stats from last game, but
4-2. Pitches ball 3 with the circle change again inside.
Yeah, Ducati's control is kind of a little bit all over the place. I mean, we know he likes to live around the edges and get hitters to chase a lot, but it seems like he's just losing a little bit of the vertical control, maybe, and then trying to offset that by pitching inside a little more, which he got burned for with Krolik hitting the home run.
Yeah. We got a full count.
Got the full count at 3-2 for Jeff Banfield.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that could have been called either way with this And unfortunately, he called it a strike unfortunately for the Cubs, they called it a strike.
I mean, I get it, umpire. It's Ducati, but I don't know. I was a little surprised at that, especially since it seems like Ed Hendricks has been a little lenient on the outside edge. So yeah, I'm surprised that was a strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, when we saw that picture of Malishka Krolik's home run, the wind is blowing out towards the third base line.
I did see that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So she
the wind
definitely
did
got some
not
hit
help.
there.
If it's blowing out
Well,
towards the third baseline, it would have kept it. The wind did not help, and she probably would have, at 406 feet, it would have been gone either way. But it almost could have pushed it foul before crossing the plains. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I got you.
Now batting, the shortstop.
That was a different look from Nate. He went low and got the strikeout, got the chase.
The batter, number 63.
Okay.
Ball.
Nate Hall going up against Jim Gant here.
1-0.
They have 2 outs. Nate's team is up by 1, and that is the 1-1 strike call there. Strike 2 with a splitter high inside, but in the zone. Hits it right to Michaela. Michaela runs it out for the out, ending the top of the 4th, bringing us to the bottom as the Cubs still lead 2-1 now.
Yeah, that was
It's
good defense by the Cubs that inning to try and keep Nate's pitch count down a little lower, because I saw he was getting close to 60 there, so 15 pitches an inning. You're looking probably at around 6 innings pitched. When typically, I mean, the last couple of weeks, we've seen him go 7 or 8 in a lot of games.
Yeah, the pitching depth definitely matters. Being able to get deep into the innings helps, as the pitchers coming out of the bullpen are not exactly the same level as the starters.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right, Chris. I think the one exception to that, maybe, that I pointed out on the Monday show the other night is the Brewers bullpen has been
2 balls, 1
like
strike.
far and away the best in the league this season. But that being said, of course, they are AIs, and you never really know exactly what you're going to get with them. So the safe bet is always just to see if you can get the other pitcher out as early as you can.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yes. As Corn King's sitting on a 2-2 count here.
Full count.
Ducati throws it high.
If you ever watch the Brewers bullpen, it's always Ducati pitches through 6 innings. Number 7 is then they put in Bud Schlitz. Then after that it's
McClure probably.
McClure, and then Plesac always pitches the 9th inning.
Mm-hmm.
And they got a couple others in between just in case. Jim Slayton and maybe Moose Townsend is the other pitcher, maybe.
Moose Townsend.
Maybe that's a Baltimore Oriole pitcher. I can't remember.
I was going to say, I think that sounds like a Baltimore Oriole pitcher.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, they
It's
have
okay.
one
It's
of the
hard to
most,
keep
probably
track
the
of
best.
all of them.
Yeah, they got probably the steadiest bullpen in the league.
As Corn King goes down swinging.
Now batting, the catcher, David.
Okay, Yogi in chat, Moose Haas. Okay.
All right, hey, we were 50%.
We were close. Yeah.
There we go.
Ball.
Dave just letting us know that he forgot to mention that the Cubs did have a bullpen change for games 2 and 3.
That's the ball. That's down.
Yeah, I think they demoted Abe Froman and brought up John Hughes.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
There's
that
a
had
shot.
That
good
sounded
contact.
Goodbye.
It looks like it's gone. It is
Wow.
383 feet.
Goodness.
Cubs taking an extra 1-run lead, giving them a 2-run lead.
And of course, it's David Leathers. That's what we've seen all season. Just he does it again.
Yeah, John Hughes is in the bullpen instead of Ed Rooney.
Rob Barker following it up, coming in after David Leathers' 1-run solo homer that gave Chicago the 2-run lead.
That is a good point by Ray in the chat there. The Cubs have hit 3 runs now, which of course that has been their trouble number the first couple games.
Ooh, right to third base, over to first. It's an out. 2 outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nick Fortune.
Dave saying Cubs have 3 runs. GG Brewers.
GG Brewers, yep.
As Michaela's up to bat for the Cubs. Gets a piece of that sliding curve. Fouls it off.
Oh
Another
boy.
piece of it. Is
Uh-oh.
it? I think it's
deep.
short.
That's off.
Oh, not
Warning
quite.
track
Oh,
power.
wow.
Man, so that's a couple fly balls by the Cubs that were probably 10 to 15 feet from being homers again.
Leading off for the Brewers.
As we come to the top of the 5th, Frank Nitti up to bat. Nate Hall back on the mound with 57 pitches in so far.
Nope. Ball.
Yeah, I think Ducati's at 68 if I saw. So Nate definitely has the upper hand with the pitch count right now.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Neither
Wow,
one of these pitches,
that was called
neither,
for a strike earlier today.
Neither of those were balls.
Hee-haw.
neither one of these pitches have made it beyond the 6th inning. I think the 6th inning is the furthest they've made it in the first 3 games of the series, or first 2 games.
Swings over the circle change.
Yeah, I mean, Ducati, if I saw, he only lasted 4 last game.
Yeah, he got pulled in the 5th inning.
Gets a piece of it to the shortstop of Corn King, who throws it over to Michaela for the out.
Hey, Rob Foraker, I got a trivia question coming up for you when Ferris Bueller comes to bat next time.
Wood.
I actually have a trivia question for everyone. I don't have the answer for this, but how many errors does Corn King have in this series?
He's had 1 per game, so at least 2.
Yeah, he has. I mean, he's had probably has 5 in the playoffs or something like that.
And the final part of that question is, has it cost them anything?
The one he had in game number 2, the answer is no.
Ray.
Yeah, and I can't totally remember any of the ones he made against us. I think he had 1 against the Cardinals.
1-0.
And with that strikeout, Nate Hall is now at 5 strikeouts for the night. And I would like to say welcome to Blackfire, who has joined us tonight. PSN Blackfire 1. Strike!
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 pitch. Gets contact right to Michaela. Easy run out. Well, ending the top of the 5th. As we got Sandberg, Krolik, and Bueller due up for the for the Cubs. Brewers were just batting.
For the Cubs, the designated
Yeah, Michaela's been a vacuum again down at first base.
Yeah, and shout out to Nate Hall. He's doing what he needs to do against the Brewers, which is keep it in the infield. That's proven to be the success or the formula for success against the Brewers this season.
Yeah, don't let them hit home runs, Chris.
No, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, they only have so much power to go around there on the Brewers.
They got more than enough. I would know. 2-1.
I would also, Gunny and I would also know based off that one neutral site game we had.
Oh, they hit him a lot that game.
Yeah.
The 2-2. As he swings at an ugly one there. Ryan Sandberg giving the sword, giving Ducati his 6th strikeout of the night as Miliska Krolik comes up to bat, who had a solo home run in the 3rd. They're reporting one of the Cubs' 3 runs. Gets a piece of it, goes over to third over to first, out. Recorded.
Yeah,
that was the 75th pitch for Ducati.
Yeah, if you're Sandberg, you can't swing on pitches like that and give Ducati outs because there are so many instances where he just draws contact right away like he just did with Krolik, and then you get a 1-pitch out.
That's inside ball.
All right, Ferris Bueller trivia question for Rob Foraker. When they made the movie, who was the team that was playing the Cubs on the day of filming?
Oh, I'm sure he knows the answer to that.
He flies out to Ray.
Yeah, that was another just couple pitch out right there. So the Cubs, not the best inning that you want on offense. I expect we'll see Ducati up again, and maybe for the 7th. Who knows?
Yeah, Ducati's definitely going to pitch the next inning.
Splitter swung over by Bumpy Johnson. That was pitch number 70 for Nate Hall. And I believe Ducati was on like mid-70s, upper 70s. So he's like in the 80s at most. Braves, but the TV coverage they showed was Expos, maybe reversed.
To my knowledge, Husker grad is correct with the answer of the Atlanta Braves.
I should have known it was the Braves with you asking the question, honey.
Mike Hall saying it was the Braves. He did get that in probably before our audio went over air. Solid contact up the middle. Gonna be a grounder single.
Seems like it's been a while since we saw the last Brewers hit.
Next to Milwaukee, the catcher,
Finally broke
Yogi
through. Yeah, just
Berra.
solid hit by Gorman. They're staying decently hot in the playoffs.
Ball, that's down.
Fouled off the splitter. 1-1. Fouled off again. 1-2.
I thought that was going to be a hit coming off the bat. Looked like it was a good enough swing at it.
It was good contact, but
Oh
wow.
my gosh.
Gets the out at
Still got him
first.
Oh yeah.
Great attempt by Michaela there.
Yeah, great heads up play. And the good awareness by Nate Hall to recognize that Michaela's not going to be able to get over there.
I'm curious if that would have been foul. She never went for it. It could have been
that's a
fair ball, though, too.
Right, yeah, that's a good question. I mean, you got to go after it just because you never know.
Yeah, I think that was spinning out, but I don't know.
I mean, with these umps, you never know what they're going to call. Could have gone either way.
That was just a great play by Nate Hall and Michaela for getting that out. I think Michaela probably could have, if she didn't see Nate coming, I think she could have scrambled to first base to get the out.
Yeah, I agree. She's definitely got the speed to be able to do it. But, I mean, I don't know. It looks a little flashier, I guess, flipping it up to the pitcher. I have no problem with it. Daly's got a chance here to really make a mark on this game. Because Nate's getting up there. He's at, what is that, 83 pitches right now? And so giving up a single right here or something like that that brings in a run, that would be huge.
Ball. 2-2.
Oh, right at Nate Hall.
Nate Hall catches it, gets the throw over to Michaela.
Yeah, I mean, that probably would have been an out regardless. But, of course, it's always better when the pitcher fields it and throws him out.
As we hit the Cubs' at bat for the bottom of the sixth, we're at the top of the order with Hack Wilson.
Yeah,
Hack
Ducati
Wilson.
at 77. I think this could be his last inning, depending on how quick it goes.
Yeah, if he has like I'd say if he has 85 or less pitches after this inning, he's probably going to come back in, I think.
Ball.
Hack Wilson is responsible for one of the 3 runs that Chicago scored. He was the runner who made it to home first in the first inning, off from the sac play from Corn King. The 2-1.
That's the ball.
Circle change low.
3-1.
Yeah, good job by Hack here, driving the pitch count up.
Yeah, if I'm Hack, I'm not swinging no matter what. Okay, he swung and he's going to give him the out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
My
Yeah,
objective, if I was Hack Wilson here, would have been just to take as many pitches as possible.
Yeah, I mean, in that situation, it's already a 3-1 count. I mean, and you know you've got at least 1 pitch, probably 2. So, yeah, I would have had no problem just taking a strike on 3-1.
Well, the difference there is if he threw a ball, that was 5
Right. Then he gets
wasted
on,
pitches.
right,
and
and
they're
plus
on
then he
base.
gets on base anyway.
And if he throws a strike, you get a 6th pitch out of him no matter what.
That's the ball.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I would have took it. As we are on pitch 86 for Ducati, we are 2-1 on this count with 1 out.
Nope. Ball.
Doesn't get the call there. That should have been a strike.
Jeez.
I hate these umpires.
Take your base.
Well, there's the
As
walk.
Jeff Banfield gets a walk.
Now batting, Shortstop.
And cut his
I
gone.
I was wondering if he was about to go. Wow.
This is a huge opportunity for the Cubs as they lead 3-1.
Now pitching
And
for
Ducati
the
is no longer pitching.
Number
You
69.
got Bud coming out to replace him.
Yeah, Bud's
Circle
been
change,
st-
fork, and sweeping curve.
Yeah, Bud's been steady these first two games. He has left the Cubs scoreless the two games he's pitched in.
Yeah,
Well-
I mean, bringing in a style of pitcher like he is, because if I recall, he's a bit of a junk ball type pitcher. After you're seeing fastballs and slurves come from down low, it's definitely a good change of pace. So yeah, I'm not surprised that he's been doing well this series.
Runner takes it to second. No double play. Advances the runner. 2 outs.
Now
1
batting, the
on.
catcher, David Legend.
Leathers up to bat. Leathers is responsible for a solo home run in the 4th inning. This could be a game clinching opportunity for Leathers.
Nope, ball.
I think if Leathers hits a home run here, goes up 5-1, I think that's going to be more or less the end of the game. Just Brewers kind of be deflated to hell if that happens.
I mean, if he hits a single here and makes it 4-1, that's probably also, I mean, that's almost as good of a bet in my opinion.
Well, he hit a single, but it's not going to make it 4-1 because he's out.
Got close.
So he's going to hit a single.
Yeah, Worm had to wait on that ball to get to him.
Yeah, it looked like he was a little tentative getting out of his spot over there at shortstop.
But I agree with you, Keith. I think that 4th run it is big for the Cubs' psyche to get over the number 3.
I mean, especially at this point in the game, because now we're in the 7th inning, and we're getting to the point where the bullpens are going to start coming out.
Yeah, I think if Nate gives up a hit here, I think he's going to be out of the game.
Oh, well.
Talking hits. Malishka runs it down for out number 1.
Had me worried there for a second.
He did. Nate, Nate dropped his head when he heard the crack of the bat.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm with you, though, Gunny. I think Nate's kind of on the edge right now.
Splitter for strike 1.
Ball.
Circle change outside. 1-1. Swings for strike 2. Solid contact. Stopped by Rob over to Michaela for the out.
Great hustle by Rob there. I thought for
That
sure
was
that
a-
was going to. I thought for
Yeah,
sure
look-
that was going to be a hit.
Look at that strong throw right there.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
By half a step too.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
That bottom edge has been really up and down from this umpire tonight. Nate and Ducati both have been getting some wacky calls on that bottom edge.
Ball. 2-0. Hoo-yah. 2-1.
Circle change, middle, 4 strike 1.
Here comes a splitter.
Yeah.
Bingo.
2-2.
Guns Stratamus strikes again. Oh
Ooh.
boy.
Is it
That one I don't
gonna?
know. It's out.
No.
my
Warning
God,
track
so
foul.
close.
Wow. That's the second or third one we've seen all the way to the warning track.
Yeah, I think that's the third by my count.
Yeah, I know the
As the
Cubs hit
Cubs-
one that way too.
Get out of that inning clean.
Leading
Well,
off
Yeah,
safe
that
to
was
for the
say-
that was
the second
yeah, that was
baseman,
Nate. I don't see Nate coming back out for the anymore. I think that's it for his game.
Yeah, I agree, Gunny. I think that's probably it for Nate. Another quality start for him.
Inside.
Another great game in this playoffs for him.
That's a ball.
Bud Schlitz up to bat. Or pitching. Sorry. Rob Foraker up to bat. Forkball swung at, fouled off. 2-1.
I think Michaela picked out Rob's shoes.
Ooh, nice play circle change up for the strike.
I mean, she has some neon blue tennis shoes in the rotation, so I can see it. Ooh.
And another for strike 3.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Tough K for Rob there. I mean, good pitch by Bud. Try to get him to chase outside, and of course, the great location there, just on the outside half. But that was hittable for Rob. I think he definitely could have gone after it.
That's foul.
The 0-1 pitch to Michaela.
Two.
Circle change in the zone for strike 2. Gets a piece of it, but pops it up. One step for the out
Now batting, number 23.
as Adam Williams grabs that one.
Oh,
He caught
those
it.
Are tough those are so tough to watch.
Wow.
Yeah, just the bunt gets popped straight up and gets caught. We've seen it a few times this year.
Now
Yeah,
pitching
it's
for the
tough.
Cubs, number 43, John Hughes.
Oh, here's the
Leading off for the Brewers.
Here's the guy we were
the center
talking about
fielder,
earlier, John
Ray
Hughes. Or
Yeah, they had a lefty and a righty in the bullpen. They're bringing in the lefty. Abe Froman throws right.
yeah, if I recall, I think Bumpy and Ray are both lefties, so he will face 2 lefties.
Ooh, foul ball. Yeah, I think they're both switch hitters because it looks like Ray's batting from the right.
Oh, that's a good point. Ooh, that's a tough one there by Ray.
The right fielder, number 20, Ray.
Get that sweeping curve low and away. That's so tough to hit. Yeah, good luck. Or low and inside, I should say.
That missed. That's a ball.
As we have Ray up to bat now.
Ball.
2-0.
2-0.
We only got 26,295 people in attendance today.
Yeah, it's not a lot. I blame the rain, though.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of folks down there on Waverly at the local pubs watching the game on the big screen.
Oh, for sure.
Full count come to Ray from John Hughes.
A wave Lind, yes. Good catch, Rob.
And that's going to be out number 2, just barely.
The third baseman, number 24, Buddy.
Yeah, it was another low and inside pitch by John Hughes, trying to get him to go after it. And Ray got a hold of it that time, but of course, it's so tough to hit.
Definitely did not see that being that close.
There's a hit. Yeah, it's one of those bloop singles you mentioned earlier, Chris. They get just enough on it.
The batter, number 26.
Get it over the infield.
Those are the ones I'd hate.
Yeah, now it's all eyes on Gorman. He's had one hit this game.
Yeah, we got the big. Yep.
Know what he can do.
Yep. You got the big boppers from the Brewers up in the next few at bats.
Yeah, it's so interesting how he's been so solid in this postseason despite his regular season struggles. It's really been a fun story to watch.
Got to be careful of this pitch. 2-0.
Foul ball.
Oh, little fortunate there for Thomas.
Runner, he's going.
Ooh, fouled off.
Yeah, that was not a great swing because the runner was going. Well, there's 2 outs, though, so I guess, yeah, you could have swung at that.
Krolik going to make the catch in the corner.
Yep.
Yeah, it's tough to get those off-speed pitches out of the ballpark going as slow as they do, especially in a day like today when it's raining, and in that case, hit to right field, so he's got to maybe battle the wind a little bit. It's just tough to do.
Number 46. Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Dave Rabbits.
I'm wondering if the Cubs want to play in inclement weather in Game 4.
With this results here, I think they would.
Yeah, I don't blame him, although, if I remember right, I think the forecast for tomorrow looks pretty good.
As Mikhailishka Krolik gets out.
Now batting, number 86.
Yeah, you know, I really don't think that those plays like that at second get enough credit where you got to throw cross body like that. Those are not easy to make, especially in a situation like that where you got to hustle a little bit. So good play by the second baseman, who I believe is like Gantner at second.
Ball outside.
Yeah, Gatner second.
Foul ball.
So right now, Krolik could be the MVP because she's the one that hit the second home run for the Cubs to give them the lead. David Leathers was the recipient of run number 3 with his home run. Either that or it's going to be Nate Hall for only giving up 1 run. Those are my early top 3 stars of the night.
Yeah, I'm with you, Gunny. I think the game's going to give it to Nate just because the score of this game, but we'll see.
As we end the 8th and start the top of the 9th, this is the Brewers' last chance to see if they can at least make a ball game out of this. As we have Skip to Malu, screwball, changeup, and forcing fastball up to pitch. Oh God.
Yeah, I think this is the first time we've seen we've seen Skip this
The catcher.
series, being that he's the closer.
Yeah, I believe that's the case, which I think myself and I want to say Winkler's another one. We've been of the opinion that it would be nice if sometimes in like a 1-run game, if you're losing, it would be nice if the AI would sometimes throw in the closer in that situation. I know that's not typically what you do, but I mean it's ideally like your best bullpen pitcher and the guy meant to close. So I don't know. I wish that'd be a thing for MLB 26. It's probably not going to be, but we'll see.
No, I mean it does happen in the majors. I know the Braves will put in their closer to try to shut down the 8th inning, so then then it's only a 1-run deficit or whatever it is.
Right. Yeah, I've definitely seen it with the Cardinals and like with the Royals before in real life.
Full count pitch is inside. Skip to Malou, walks Yogi Bar. Yogi is responsible for the only run the Brewers have scored so far with a solo home run, as Crush Del Roy is up to bat. 0 for 3 so far, 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Yeah, not a great start. Not a good one for Skip, especially with Crush coming up here, because of course we know he has the ability.
I agree with you. I skipped to Malou. Yeah, not the way to start the 9th inning by putting a runner on base.
Skip up early in the pitch here in the at-bat. The 0-2.
Ball.
A little bit of a wild pitch. Doesn't get past the catcher.
Nice play by Leathers.
Strike 3 looking.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch.
Now batting the shortstop, Adam Williams.
Picture perfect location on that one. Could not have done it any better.
Screwball swung at, fouled off.
Yeah, I mean, Worm's not necessarily known for his power, I would say, but he has some. We saw it last series.
Don't
Well, I'm not going to hold it against him to get hold of one.
I would not either.
If I'm a Cubs fan, I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, if I'm Skip, I'm going to keep throwing him changeups. So you got to make him muscle it out of the park.
One, 2. 1 out. Man on first. Swings over it. He's out.
Or just throw him some junk like that.
Yeah. You're due for... Pitchers are probably due for a strikeout or 2 every appearance if you throw a bunch of junk after.
Yeah, that did take a wicked dive getting closer to the plate.
Yeah, that curveball of his is nasty.
Wow, called strike high on the zone. Could have been called a ball, but it wasn't.
That was in the zone, but it was high.
Yeah, that was a bit, maybe a little generous, I'd say.
That's a ball.
Change up low.
1-1.
1-1. This is their last out.
2-1.
Screwball way inside. 2-1. Screwball called strike. 2-2.
All right, here comes some inside junk low.
The pitch. Swung over. Fouled off. 2-2 pitch. Once again.
Doing it again, but right there.
Fouled off.
All right, it's going on the inside this time.
The pitch. It's a piece of it. It finds the hole.
Well, now.
Number 80.
This is interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Home run wins it for the Brewers.
You got to give Ganner
Frank
some
Nitti.
credit on that at bat.
Oh, valid. It doesn't win it, but it does make the Chicago Cubs have to earn it.
Nope, ball.
That one dove on him maybe a little more than he was expecting.
All right, here comes a pitch. Heart of the plate right here. Got to get a
2-0.
strike.
Takes a piece of it.
Oh, it's
and
too
it
high.
falls into the center fielder's hands. The catch by Hack Wilson there ends the game. Cubs go home with a win. 2-1 series lead for the Brewers at the end of the night. Well, that was a very interesting game tonight. Cubs got an early lead. Brewers tied it back up. And then the Cubs got 2 more. Nate with the win, Ducati with the loss, Skip to Malou with the save. And really, once the Cubs got their second run, Brewers just really didn't have anything going for them. Brewers got 7 total hits, but only 1 run. And all 7 hits, well, all 6 hits, were stranded. The only hit that did anything was the home run hit.
Yeah, and the interesting thing about the Cubs, I mean, the Cubs, they only had 3 hits, which from my numbers that I have, that is the fewest hits in a game by a winning team this season. That's regular season and playoffs. And so that's just an example of whenever you have a chance, just taking it, because Ducati was definitely throwing some hittable pitches tonight. And it only takes 1 swing to change the game, and we saw that a couple times. And then, of course, Hack Wilson with the 2 stolen bases early on, putting themselves in that situation for Corn King to drive him home.
Yep. So, Ducati, with the loss, Milwaukee's notable players are Yogi Berra, Ray Bashan, Ray, and Jim Gartner. While Nate Hall gets the win and player of the game, and with their notable players of Milicia Krolik, David Leathers, Hack Wilson, and Corn King. As we look at the box score here, you can see a couple of battings. Stolen base by Ray Bashan. Ducati, 5.1 innings pitched, 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 1 base on balls, 6 strikeouts. Bud Schlitz, 1.2 innings pitched with 1 strikeout, and Jim Slayton, 1 inning pitched with nothing recorded. For the Chicago Cubs, you can see here Hack Wilson had 2 stolen bases. Nate Hall, 7 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run with 6 strikeouts. John Hughes, 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. And Skip to Malou with the save with 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 base on balls, and 2 strikeouts.
Wow, 8-0 Italy. Wow.
Yeah,
As we go through the
it is
game
ugly
off.
right now for the U.S.
WBC, World Baseball?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can see all the damage was done pretty much early, but all before the 5th inning. And the rest was kind of just there. And then we had a couple key plays in the 9th where we had 2 runners stranded.
Yeah, it was a lot of solid pitching this game, more or less.
Yeah.
It was just a matter of just those couple pitches that Ducati threw that folks were able to get a hold of. Yeah, I mean, look, there was no perfect hits in this game, and there was still 3 home runs.
And with that, we had a maximum attendance of 33,409, which is about 80% of our capacity. It was 39 degrees and raining, so pretty cold. Wind was 2.3 miles per hour, blowing out to left field, so that wind definitely helped carry the balls a little bit more. Our head umpire was Earl Hendricks, first base Woody Keller, second base Ed Drummond, and third base Clyde Washington. With that being said, I want to thank you all for joining us for Game 3 in this series, where we stay in Chicago for at least one more game and then head over to Milwaukee, where we could be done there. But as it stands, I would predict this is going to go all 7, but anything is possible. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I would say I think the number 6 got thrown around in the Monday show a bit. That's kind of where I'm leaning at this point. I think these games have been close enough to where they could sway enough with 1 or 2 swings of the bat, where I just think both teams are going to get at least one more win. And so I'd say it's probably going to be 3-2 after tomorrow night, and then it's just a matter of who closes it out on Thursday.
Yeah, if you count the run scored per team, the Brewers now have 10 runs, and the Cubs now have 9 runs in the series. Wow. So 10-9. And Chris Lee, the only thing I missed out on you tonight is when one of the Brewers batters didn't come to bat to pitch hit, because I missed you getting to say Paul Molitor, his French name.
No idea who that is. But that's okay. With that being said, I would like to thank you all for joining us once again and return the stream back to the one and only Dave Access, our mob fiasco person of charge, mobster mobs, the dean, the don, the one and only, as I said, Dave Access.
Longest title ever. All right, Chris, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Chris, Keith, and Gunny, and then on game 1, of course, Nate Hall, Corey, and Gunny. Appreciate all the broadcasters. Looks like Mike All is in the house still with us, along with Keith Leathers, Crazy Canuck, Corn King still here, Michaela Yogi, Ray, and several others. I don't know. Let's see who's hiding. I haven't called Twin Screws. Twin Screw wasn't here tonight. I see Churchill. I see Rob, of course, Gunny, Greg Luda, Doug Day, Dave Leathers, Bullet Boletsky, Art Vandalay, Clams, Crazy Canuck, etc., etc. So thanks for hanging in there. The Cubs are on the board, folks, with a 3-1 victory. 3 is their magic and not magic number. 9 runs so far for the Cubs. This time it gets the job done 3-1 in the rain in Chicago. Game 4 will be in Chicago tomorrow night right here on this Twitch channel at 8 p.m. Eastern, followed by Game 5, which will be immediately following, but we will take the supersonic mob jet back to Milwaukee for Game 5. So 5, 6, and 7 will alternate. What are we talking all these numbers in the chat? Huskers, 4 in Game 1, 5, that's 9, 12. So you have 12. You have 12 runs. Oh, Mike thought it was. Oh, Mike all thought it was 9-9. Wait, what? Let's look at this. Hold on.
Now the Brewers scored. The Brewers won 4-3 Game 1, 5-3 in Game 2, and lost 1-3
in Game 3. I'm sorry, I saw the 3. I got it now.
Yeah.
I got it. It's 5-3, 4-3, 3-1. So 10-9. Whoever said 10-9 is correct. I think that was Gunny.
Yes.
Okay. That's a wrap, folks. Nate Hall outpitches Ducati tonight, just by a little bit. Look at it. I mean, Nate gave up more hits, but they had the same amount of strikeouts. It just comes down to the runs, baby, which ironically are the most important fucking thing. So, real quick before we go, Chris, are you surprised by the Cubs winning, or did you expect them to win at home and have a good chance to even up the series tomorrow night?
I thought this game was going to be a bit closer at the very least. I didn't see the Cubs coming out winning this 3-1 in a very solid manner. I expected the Brewers to get at least one more and make it a bit more competitive. But this is why we play the game, because anything can happen and anything will happen.
Yeah, Keith, the big thing is the Cubs stayed true to who they've been, scoring their runs early in the game. The one thing that didn't happen in this game, that happened the first two, is the Brewers didn't score late like they had been, and that might actually be the difference in the game.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, that was my key to the game that I mentioned earlier on, was the Cubs being able to score runs. And, of course, they really had to take advantage whenever they could, and they were able to their credit. They've been consistent throughout the beginning of this series, and they finally got a gem from Nate Hall. I mean, the dam was going to break at some point with the pitchers.
Yeah.
And in this case, it was the home team in the rain,
Yeah.
mind you, which, I mean, that's not tough to play in.
For sure. I will have to check the weather and see if we're going to play in rain tomorrow. But, Gunny, your last thoughts here. As the Cubs score 3 runs, but only on 3 hits, the Brewers still out-hit them, but the Cubs got the most important stat. They outscored them.
Yeah, I think Nate Hall throwing 7 complete innings was a big key for the Cubs win, because they avoided Abe Froman coming in to blow up another extra run in the 8th or 9th inning for the other team, and then and then Tumalu got to finally come in and pitch a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good point. If you have a lead in the late innings and the Brewers don't score those late runs, then you're able to bring those pitchers you need to come in
And
and
I'm
secure the
telling you,
game.
Michaela has saved a whole bunch of runs for the Cubs over at first base.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Okay. All right, thanks again to everybody watching. Thanks again to all the broadcasters. We'll see you at 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night for Game 4 here in Chicago, as the Cubs will host the Brewers, and the Brewers are up 2-1. So we'll see you then. Thanks again. Good night now.